Hello everybody, welcome back to another day of Splinterlands TV. It is currently Monday evening here in Australia where I am based, and welcome everybody to the show. Hope you're having an awesome day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hey Maui, 123, 321, classic greeting. Let's get straight into some battles because my ECR is at 99.72%, so it's nice and ready to go. You'll see I'm still in Diamond 3 for this season, 22 season chests accumulated so far, and my quest focused for today is, I've forgotten, I think it's Disable. What a good guess. So, stun or piercing, and hey Max Macca, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we've got heavy hitters and this stun sort of thing in the house, so we're gonna roll with whatever has stun and stuff that costs relatively not that much. Really like to have something with immunity here, but think it's going to be a little bit too pricey to do that. Can we squeeze in a protect? We can squeeze in a tower griffin. This leaves with a lot of ranged creatures, but the idea there is to give everybody armor so that Flame Monkey can do some repairs, and consequently potentially keep Cerberus alive for longer. Oh yes, good. Excellent. Very good that I brought the Tower Griffin, because they didn't bring any rust to destroy the armor. So their redemption does very little useful things to me. Also, can't see us needing that stun. I really wish Cerberus had trample at that point. Cerberus is out of the picture now. Now this is where we need the knockout to strike, because that Dr. Blight has got an awful amount of health. Yeah, this is not looking so great anymore. Hey Ank12C, welcome. However, if I can keep stunning them with Spark Pixies, we're good. And we are. Nice little win there, capitalizing upon the focus as well, which is always great fun. So, another battle, another one that I run to, and I hope we're all looking forward to the town hall tomorrow. I know I am. Not sure what time it's happening in my local time zone, but I am indeed looking forward to it. Let me see if the Discord tells us time it is. 4 p.m. EST. Now, do I have a clock that lists 4 p.m. EST? I'm guessing it's going to be in about 18 hours or so from now, maybe, for the town hall, which is quite some time away. 9th of the 6th, yeah. No, actually, it'll be Wednesday, my local time. Today's Monday. I keep thinking Tuesday is Tuesday everywhere in the world, but I'm from the future. I am indeed from the future. What am I going to do here? I've been rambling for so long about what we're potentially going to get a taste of tomorrow, the day after, with the town hall. Lost Magic, Stampede. I think I want to go Deep Swimmer. And am I going to go Kraken? I think I'm going to go Kraken. Then we've got the Return Fire all sorted. Now we need Amplification. But that leaves this guy vulnerable in the second position, unless we just throw Wave Brood there. Then we need some healings. That's the only type of healings we can bring. And Lost Magic, we can't bring the standard cleanse that we would, so Kelp Initiate it is. And so much mana for the rest of the team. So very much mana. Let's just go with Deep Lurker and hope for the best. That way we've got 2 demoralizers. They've also got 2 demoralizers. They've got the blind. We've got a return fire. So do they. I think I'm going to struggle to hit as much as I want to here. On the bright side, I've got healing and they don't. So I think I'm in a slightly better position. But when that retaliate train gets going, it's not fun for anyone. Dang, that's all over. RNG defeated me, as it often does. Alrighty, unprotected with some spreading fury, so there's no armor here, so I'm very tempted to just go all in on Jotun. Now if it's disabled, we want piercing and stuns. I can do some stuns and some piercings. Let's firstly grab all the stuns we want. And then in terms of piercing, we want people that go quick, preferably. Oh, an enraged sandworm is always absolutely amazing. So sandworm's going to come along. Spark pixies may be difficult to hit if it dodges its first attack, but probably want something more robust as our last line. It's tempting to go Onyx Sentinel, but I'm going to go 10-year Striker. So we got the double sneak in there. Pretty good mixture of stuff. Anything that's not a very good mixture is the triple melee. But hopefully the blast can overcome anything. We might see a life splinter here with a divine shield, but I don't know what the enemy is going to bring to us. Find out soon. Oh, there we go. That tells me what time the town hall is in. It tells me that it's at 5:30 AM on Wednesday in my local time. I don't know if I'll be able to drag myself out of bed that early, but we'll see. Okay, well, my opponent seems to be taking their sweet time forming a team here. Let's get going, peoples. Make your team. Why are they not making their team? Why are they like this? Just notice it's pretty dark in here, so I'm just going to bring up the lighting a little bit. Maybe to about there. Could make it like a disco in here, but I don't want to give any people epilepsy. I did suspect that there could be life splinter, but I didn't suspect it would be with a dragon summoner. I am somewhat concerned about their sneaking credentials, because there goes all of my team, pretty much. Now they have the enraged sandworm, and now my sandworm is vulnerable, and the battle's going at 400,000 kilometers per hour for some stupid reason. I'll get some good retaliates in where you're actually hit, son. Nah. Almo was the last thing standing. Well, it's always fun when we get a horse race happen in the battle, so let me refresh the page. And we'll try again to obtain victory. It's a very slow climb this season up to the Diamond 2 League. But I am starting at a bit of a disadvantage. I did start in Gold League. So that was the struggle. Rules. Everything always hits. Hey Scotty Fortune, welcome. You got me just as I was yawning. It's been a long day and I didn't get enough sleep last night. I'm not gonna lie about that. Aim true, 38 mana, fire, water. What do they do with water? They've got Almo and Kelia. Let's go water. But let's go with some sneaky stuff. If everything's always gonna hit. I don't know, I think I'm liking Demon Shark. I'd like something with Giant Killer better though. So anything we've got that's got Giant Killer. Legionnaire Alvi. Yeah, Legionnaire Alvi could work. Let's get rid of Demon Shark. Because if they bring a Kraken, I'm going to be thoroughly upset. So there we've got some Blast. I suppose we can bring a Ruler of the Seas. But we're pretty compromised if they bring any Sneak. Just looking for the Blast without playing Jotun. Okay, well, not the best team for me to be fighting against, but the magic is certainly going to be hurting Shield Bearer more than it should. And their resurrection is getting wasted on their Armor Smith because, yay, Blast. It was a good choice to bring Blast along. And I'm very glad I brought that Cleanse along. Not that it's immediately assisting me. Is Cornelius going to be a struggle? We get there? No, it's not. Because they don't have Magic Reflect on their Cornelius. That's rather good. Thorns will be painful though. Always is. And I got afflicted. Come at me, Dr. Blight. Come at me. I wish these two had their speeds reversed, because it would be important to have the cleanse happen before the heal. I enjoyed that win. First win in 2 games. Still want to push towards that Diamond 2. Melee Mayhem and Heavy Hitters. Got Dragon available. Ooh, that's a pretty mean looking dragon team. Hopefully they won't play something like that. What can we do here? I think we should slow them down. Alternatively, I could just go Green Splinter. Yeah, let's go Green Splinter. Since it is Melee Mayhem. Oh, I'm searching for Hydra as an ability, because clearly Hydra is an ability card. And I'm going to bring a whole bunch of Retaliation along. I'm going to throw Vampiric Blossom into the middle. In case they bring anything that I don't expect. Hydra is going to go at the back so that they have the best chance of getting the last stand. Here's hoping we have a victory of some sort and they don't play Mimosa with Sneak. Because Mimosa with Sneak could beat the Hydra. Because of course the cleanse never happens to the creature in the back. Oh, I could have considered something with immunity as well. Harklaw would have been an equally good choice in this battle, given that Death Splint is available. But I've dug my grave now. We'll see whether or not I need to line it, or whether I get to dig another one in my next battle. Hopefully I'll get to dig another grave. For me, it's the best type. And another yawn from me. That's 14 minutes into the stream. I'm doing really well. Interesting. Almo. Well, I'm glad they don't have any healers. I'm gonna have all the problems in the world hitting Almo consistently. Although we haven't had too many troubles hitting him so far. Except for the Hydra. Oh, brilliant retaliate there. Oh, the trample. Perfection. Now here comes the Hydra. So long as they don't get stun locked. Well, they can no longer get stun locked, but now they're out of health. So that was close, but it was still a loss. Hey Butops, welcome. Glad to have you with us, and a warm welcome to the stream team for you. I don't actually know when your stream is. I'm going to go check on the schedule, because I know nothing. I've been so busy this last week. Oh, and we finally got someone following up my stream on a Monday evening instead of that gap, by the looks of things. Excellent. It's all happening. Schedule is filling up very nicely. Alright. We have Silenced Summoners and Spreading Fury. I don't like it. That's a lot of magic reflect, but that's pretty vulnerable to sneak. But they can't play blue splinter, so irrelevant. They can't play green splinter, so irrelevant. They could play that. And they could play a Kraken. What do I want to do here? I think I'm gonna go Tyrus. I'm just gonna risk them throwing magic at me. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do something equally as risky and risk them throwing other types of abilities at me. And I'm gonna try and aim for stuns and a sneak, particularly with poison. No idea if this is going to work given the rule set, but it's experimental. If I fight Shield Bearer, I'm going to find out very quickly how competent I am at losing, which is generally very competent. I'm very good at losing games in Splinterlands. It's one of my foremost skills. What are we up against? Oh yes. Oh no. I'm so conflicted about this one. I'm like, oh yes, because they have lots of magic damage coming at me. And then, oh no, because they have lots of sneak that's going to come for my back line. Yeah, I had a shower when I finished work today. So instead of the hair being all... Hang on, let me just move the camera. That'll be easier. Instead of the hair being all crazy and afro-like, it's actually flattened out. It's amazing what a little bit of conditioner can do to one's appearance. Oh yes, you know, it was time for my annual shower, of course. A rare luxury. No, I have a shower much more often than annually. And I'm still getting used to this new microphone stand. You still charge for people to watch? No one watches. At least not to my knowledge. Another loss. I am Mr. Loss Competent. Alright. I will get a win eventually. Hey Sean NFT, welcome. Yes, rip me indeed. Not having the greatest of days in Splinterlands. Not having the greatest of days. I couldn't get to sleep last night, so I think last time I looked at the clock before I fell asleep was probably 3 a.m. Then I was up at 8, then worked an 8-hour workday, and then here I am. So I am completely wrecked. I'm looking forward to going to bed tonight, that's for sure. Explosive weaponry. No, I did work. I don't know what the quality of my work was like today, but I did sit there and I did contribute. Life and water. 18 mana. Blast is in the house. They have a Valnamore, which saddens me. I'll probably look at whatever I did today at work tomorrow and just be like, what happened here? What happened? What was I thinking? Especially when today I was trying to set up some automations. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, whether those automations run or not. I've got a feeling that they may not. It's complicated. Explosive weaponry. I want to go trampling, I think. But I want to do old school trampling, but it's going to be super slow. I wish I could play the reverse speed rule card. It'd be cool if you could choose a rule set. As you entered battle, your opponent picks one of the rules of combat, and you pick a rule of combat, and those are your 2 rules of combat within the mana cap. That would be really fun. Be interesting though to see which rule sets were picked most often. Man, I'm just full of suggestions apparently. 2 mana. Let's go Halfling Alchemist to stick with the slow speed stuff. And we're protecting that Halfling Alchemist like he's our only born child. In the middle. Oh yeah, we're never hitting anything here. Maybe we will. I didn't realize I had so many slows in my team. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking very good. There goes the redemption. Breaks down those divine shields. Now we need him to hit. We need a solid hit from our friend the Frost Giant. Oh man. This is not great. Considering they've got a heal. Why didn't I bring something with Retaliate instead? The shield is helping though. Oh, you needed to dodge that, sir. You did not dodge that. Yeah, the cleanse, the speed, the 3 losses in a row. I reckon I might find myself back into Gold League by the end of this stream today. The fatigue is too painful. Malay Mayhem again. Weak magic. This time, that's the wrong splinter. I'm going with this again. But I want Naga Warrior. Because then she gets angry, and then she's mad, and then she can do things that... anger mad. I know English very good. Right now, I honestly feel like I'm a bot. With the way my brain is functioning. Let's go electrical eels. No, let's not do that. Let's go with Dr. Blight. I don't know if we don't want to use stun, because that makes our chances worse. Let's go with repair heal, not repair, but protect. Hey, Street Streams, welcome. When silver. If I go over to Modern League, it could be silver. I think I'll be alright here. Maybe. It is Cryptomancer that we're up against. Oh, that snipe is gonna hurt so badly. Oh no. Here comes the redemption. Beautiful. We've got an enraged Naga who now can't heal herself. At least there's no more redemption for me to sit through. Yeah, no rust is pretty nice for me. Oh, really? You poisoned her? Come on. That's not okay. Yeah, I think they wasted mana using Cryptomancer. They could have played a different summoner. I'm not even good at Blue Splinter, but I make exceptions for Naga Assassin. Naga Warrior, whatever her name is. She's good. She's very good, and one of the few Alpha cards I own. One of my favorite cards from Alpha. I think my most favorite card from Alpha, though, is Angel of Light, because at the time she was the only one with a resurrection. It was just really, really nice. Okay, it's only Death Splinter. We're aiming true. And I don't see a Lord of Darkness in either of the death teams they've fielded, so that makes me feel slightly safe. The question is, I'm going to risk going with a full range team, which means I'm going to go Thaddeus, because you can't get better value in terms of damage. 3 mana, 4 damage. It's phenomenal. 3 mana for 3 damage is pretty good too. And now I should probably start thinking about who might be an adequate tank. Let's look at health. Let's go Cursed Windico. Who else can come along here? I like Silent Shavi. I've got 4 mana left, so who's gonna do stuff? If I bring my Fiend, that makes the mathematics a bit easier. Let's just throw Dr. Blight into the mix. Well, the poison's not going to do very well at all. Silent Shavi is my best hope. I don't think the rule sets have allowed me to have a llama day today, but it may occur. I don't think it'll be a llama free day. Alright, cool. We got through Harklaw. Hey, B. Streezy, welcome. Goodbye, Cursed Windico. You will be missed. Death Splinter thanks you for your sacrifice. Oh, no. I don't think I'll be able to do anything good here. Dodge Silent Shavi. You can do it. Apparently he can't do it. And of course my Dr. Blight gets poisoned. And I will not poison his Dr. Blight, and RNG defeats me once more. Darn RNG. So unforgivable. Ah, speak of the devil here, Jagged. It's Rise of the Commons. It's weak magic. Green Splinter's available, but they have a Milo. So that kind of makes it not the best scenario for Alarm Mage. But it is weak magic, so Maybe we do a llama mage. Where's Mycelia gone? Oh, right. Rise of the Commons. That's why we don't see a Mycelia. I don't know. Seems risky. What do we have with piercing? Unicorn Mustang, maybe? But I feel as though with weak magic, Life Splinter's going to be absolutely godly with a shield bearer. So let's do that. Shield bearer, extra healing, extra armor, repair. Oh, that's too expensive. That's the perfect expensive. We'll throw it. Oh no, I hit the back button on my mouse. Ah, now I've got to go make that team again before the timer runs out. Send help. I only have 41 seconds. Right. Let's actually go Lorna, because we're going to bring a repair with the mana saved. 3, 5. Where are you? 9. And now I have 2 mana, so that means I can also bring a... Oh, we don't actually need the cleanse because we've already got a cleanse, so let's go and bring another repair. Double repair, and then the chicken. Well, double repair could be nice. Oh, that shadow is going to be exquisite. My shield bearer may end up being in particularly bad trouble here, though, because of the electric eels and the lack of triage, but here's hoping that they just never manage to break through his armor. Double repair may assist in that venture. Oh, come on, really? You missed, Lone Boatman? I think Lone Boatman has just cost us the game by missing. So we're down a repair. Double snipe's working well. Hopefully we can get the double snipe operating quite well. Need that cleanse. There it is. Lucky he did not get poisoned there. Very lucky. Brilliant. Well, although there's still the possibility that I just keep missing and lose because of misses. I would expect that to happen with my luck, but I'm very glad that it did not. Okie dokie. My ranking has not moved pretty much since the start of the stream today. Feels good. I mean, feels bad, but feels good in a way, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Too tired. Don't expect me to make good decisions. I think that's something I say on every single stream that I run, though. What am I going to play next? Green? Can't play green. Reverse speed, 23 mana. Oh, I think I'm going to see magic from my enemy. Let's go Ouster. And look at that incremental speed. Yeah, let's go Bone Golem. And one of them. One of them. One of them. Who's got 3 health and can do good things? Poison? No, maybe. It's Weeding Warrior speed 3. Let's go shadowy presence to give everyone some more health. I'm gonna throw Thorosa in there, just in case they bring any blast. If they bring Dragon Jumper, I will die. Don't think you'd bring Dragon Jumper in a 23 mana game though, but I've seen stranger things in my Splinterlands journey. I was going to say my Splinterlands career, but that's clearly not the case. Alright. Well, we need to afflict this young gentleman monk pretty much immediately. Really glad I brought my Rust along. Really glad I've got that repair and the fact that, oh, it's not void armor, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Because most of the threat from the enemy team is now gone. And Dr. Blight can just sit back and go spread his mystical purple magical oozy stuff on the throats of the enemies. And I believe that's 2 wins in a row. This is rather uncharacteristic of me. I've managed to add 2 season chests in 36 minutes. I don't know if that's a good performance. I'm gonna say that it's a terrible performance. So it might that I attract all of your pity. Do I get any pity? I don't think so. Alright. Melee Mayhem, 36 mana. Feels like a game for a Kraken. And my opponent does indeed have a Kraken. Also feels like a game for a Hydra. Or maybe a Jotun. How many demoralizers can I put into the team? Let's see how many demoralizers I can put into a team. Because I believe... Do I get to use demoralize? No, stun or piercing for my quest. Oh well. It's going to be the demoralized party. Since it's not a pity party, Jagged. So that's a quad demoralize. I don't know if that's enough demoralize. But we're going to go and throw in the 2 mana blocker. Throw in some headwinds. And watch ourselves get destroyed by not being able to hit the enemy. Given that it's Byzantine Kitty. Well, at least their melee creatures will be doing a sum total of 1 damage. And I didn't bring a cleanse. GG, it's over. Didn't even need to watch that. Burnt ECR. Absolutely burnt ECR. I was also playing someone 1,000 rating points above me. I could have beaten them had I the intellectual capacity to do so. But it is clear that I do not have any intellectual capacity today. Things are flying and they're sneaky. That's a disgusting team. That's a really disgusting team. Makes me want to vomit. That is equally as disgusting. I'm going to use the Life Splinter. And we're going to use some flying machines. We're also going to use some machines that stop other things from flying, otherwise known as a grenadier. Grenadier is, of course, a machine. Super sneak. So, who can absorb lots of sneak, but also has flying? Nobody. There's no monsters that fit the brief. Flying. Uh, let's go. Ah, this sucks. Because I know what they're going to do. They're just going to Kraken anyway. What about dragon? What can I do with dragons? It's quite a good flying dragon selection. Who has force field? Maybe I go blue splinter. Am I not going blue splinter? No, I've gone blue splinter. Because if we throw down Sharnus as our backline, then maybe we won't take as much damage as we expect. But everything else is awful and terrible, and I'm running out of time to put my team together because I was paralyzed by 400 different choices in creatures. Why did I pick Selenia? No one knows. Why did I not bring any snare? Also, nobody knows. Oh, of course you're gonna miss. You know what the sad part about this is? I could have put Desert Dragon anywhere on the battlefield. Well, at least we got rid of their Kraken. But now we're in more trouble because I made a silly decision when it came to picking my summoner. But they don't have any damage left. They quite literally have 2 creatures left that are capable of doing damage. One of them is the very rule set we're playing. So this actually is going better than I thought. I thought I was going to lose this one for sure. But in some sort of crazy twist of fate, if I poison the Guardian, I didn't need the poison, but it would have been more secure if I did. I somehow managed to come back and achieve victory through, I don't know what means, but the moment I saw my Desert Dragon die, I thought it was over and I almost hit skip to results. Then I would have been, what? Oh. Yes, they were relying on the earthquake. I was relying on panic during the allocation of my team, and it appears that panic prevailed. That'd be a cool ability, panic. The creature doesn't know what to do. It randomly attacks something on the enemy team, although that's scattershot, right? Okay, Baka 2 basics. Holy Protection. I'm going to try not to use panic on my team select here. I'm feeling like we go with Death Splinter here with the Magic Reflect. Yeah, I mean, I had the same experience at university when I used to do assignments well in advance of the due date, get terrible results. When I did the assignments the night before they were due, I tended to get excellent results. So, but clearly my problem is overthinking things. Or alternately, just missing the point. And that's something that I'm also capable of doing quite well. Who's going to have the most health? It's going to be, what's his face? Albino man. Elmo Cambino. But I'm going to throw... Oh, I can't throw Cthulhu. That makes me sad. Let's go with Nightmare instead. They've got a pretty good amount of health. And they do damage too, which is a bonus. Then Death Elemental, Screaming Banshee. Let's throw Darkest Mage in right at the back. So it's Ouster v Other Man, who does bad things to magic. My opponent did not bring any magic, but I think that's working in their favor quite well. Well, this is one of those games where I use Nightmare, my opponent used Nightmare, one of us had to lose. I volunteered as the loser because I'm the best loser that there is. If you lose first, it means you're the best loser, right? 56 mana? That's a lot of mana. Keep your distance and unprotected. I feel like I'm going to go Jotun, and I'm just going to throw magic at this problem and try and beat Blue Splinter at their own game by throwing as much magic as possible at the problem. Tortoisan Chief can come along with a heal as well. Do I use Ifrit Rising? Because Naga Assassin's going to be useless. Naga Fire Wizard, rather. Charge could be pretty... Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh god, that's a lot of Magic Reflect. Everything has Magic Reflect. Why does everything have Magic Reflect? Well, almost everything. Archmage Arius, though. Interesting choice of summoner. +1 all the things. Alright. Come and knock yourself out, Ifrit Rising. I didn't mean knock yourself out in that manner, but pain. The struggle continues. But I think I'm a little bit better placed than what I was at the start of this stream. That was a very quick turnaround for a battle. It's time for Llama plus Creatures and Friends Incorporated, because there's nothing better than Llama plus Friends. I feel like it should be a TV show. I'd watch it. And here we go. Trademark Llama plus Creatures. Hoping for the best. Gonna get the worst. Oh, Kraken, really? Why is it always a freaking Kraken? Why? Why didn't they bring Sneak? I feel like that should be official law. The tears of my opponents are probably tears of laughter as opposed to being tears of victory, though. Yeah, there's not a lot of chit-chat happening in the chat. There's only the pained cries of my Hydra not being able to deliver in combat. I expected that. 3 losses in a row. Send help. Send all of the health in the world. Health and help. Should have both of those things be a thing. Hello, find me a team to fight. One that I can win or beat. Find me a team I can win. Yes. I do need a team that I can win. One that I can play and that I can win. Oh, you know what's happening here. I don't care, Jagged. I don't care if I've overused the charges in my Llama Hydra wand, because I'm using the Llama Hydra wand again because it's 14 mana. Time to abuse legendary summoners. Yeah, how are we going to abuse the Llama Mage? We're going to tell him that he's got long ears and that the vines around his neck are better served being wrapped around the necks of his enemies. But he looks so peaceful, this little Llama Mage. I'm grateful for the fact it's Melee Mayhem here. I'm not grateful for the fact that they've got a repair in amongst their team, meaning the only way I'm going to be able to win is if Llama regularly retaliates against its foes prior to the repair taking place. Now, get that trample in. Of course, there's a Divine Shield to block me as well. I just got to wait for the, whatchamacallit, exhaustion, which is what I'm experiencing currently in reality. Oh no, here we go. There's a nice trample. Yeah, I've got this in the bag now due to exhaustion, fatigue, whatever it is. I am experiencing real world fatigue. Let's skip this ahead. Look at that. Victory is mine. Who's the next legendary summoner we're going to abuse? Give me a legendary summoner and I will abuse them. I need to know. Although they had a legendary summoner and we abused him by defeating him, right? That's how this works. It's how it's going to work forever and ever. Ooh, Melee Mayhem once more. But it's reverse speed. At least he's having an influence. There is no good or bad influence, there's just influence. We play to win. I'm clearly not playing to win. Holazor's play to lose show on Monday nights every week. 58 mana, Melee Mayhem, reverse speed. We want to use retaliations, right? We want to abuse retaliations and we want to go as slowly as possible. So I really wish there was an ability that sped up your opponents. It'd be absurdly good for this rule set. Let's look at incremental speed. Play Golem, slowest boy in all of the worlds. He does not have any armor. I didn't even have a gold kitty, so that's not happening anytime soon. I do have quite a few packs that I can open though, but I want to try and wait until all the summoners are out before I start digging into those packs. At the same time, I want to open some Rift Watchers when they come around, so I'm sort of saving my potions for that. No, I'm just going to go with what pure hedonism wants me to play. And in my head, hedonism wants me to play the Frost Giant because of trample. Oh, actually no, I'm going to go Llama. We're going to just be a Llama summoner because they've got some excellent slow creatures available in their delectable repository of awesome. I'm going to throw Grenadier in here, and now I'm running out of time quickly. And where is my Hydra? Go. 1 second left. 10 mana in hand. I don't even know how much a gold kitty's worth these days. We'll go check out the market after this. Next minute we see a gold kitty for $20. I don't think that'll happen, but Oh, that's a rough one. The Desert Dragon. That's also a rough one. Jared Scar. Why didn't I think of that? Come on, retaliate. Oh, too late. Too little. It's all over. I've lost hope. And the trample? Why didn't they trample? Oh, Kron had the thingy. The Divine Shield. Oh, man. Oh. Jared Scar. Just kajing, kaboom, kabam. Kills Kron in one hit. Let's go have a look at this market. Gold, Dragon, Legendaries, Summoners? It's only 9k for a gold kitty. It's only 9k. It's a bargain, right? It's a shiny kitten for 9k. I can't believe they're worth more than a Selenia. Having said that, there's no alpha Selenia on the market. But for 9k, would you rather one Biz Kitty, or would you rather all of the other Biz Kitties that are for sale? 5 hours of work? I wish I got paid. Don't make me do that mathematics per hour. It's a lot of mathematics per hour I'd have to do to get paid that. We'll take both. Yeah, 10 hours work. Why not? If only it worked that way. I don't get paid that much, Sean and FT. I do not. I'm but a lowly data analyst in my day job. It's interesting though to see how much some of these gold foils are fetching. Remember when you could get a Dark Hawan gold foil for $100? I feel like Uriel's going to be like that one day. NFA, of course. Oh, these gold foils are the lowest cost gold foils I've ever seen in the game. Oh, I wish I had a red phone to aggro. I'd call him up and say, hey, Unky Aggie, can you read me a bedtime story? And it would be a bedtime story about Dr. Blight or something. That needs to be a segment on the town hall. Aggie's bedtime stories. All right, back to basics. Equalizer. Suddenly I have the urge to read the lore of characters. I feel like that's going to be more entertaining in my fatigued mind than playing games is going to be. What have we got? An opponent who has stuff. They have many stuffs. It's back to basics, so vampirism isn't going to work. It's just, let's just do Jotun. Let's just do Jotun. Throw big, exactly, Harry Joe. Big Bam. We're going to throw Big Bam at opponent. You took the words right out of my brain. But I can be a little bit more cleverer about putting this together. I'm going to say it was me. No, it certainly wasn't me. Certainly wasn't me, but I was close to being like some of the first people into the game. The good thing about this is you could go all the way back into the history of the Hive blockchain and extract that data if you so please to do so. Or go back in time fundamentally to the beginning of the Splinterlands or Steam Monsters, as it was known at the time, blog on Hive, and go and see go look up the blockchain records and see who was the first person to buy a pack, who was the last person to buy a pack, who bought the millionth pack, who bought the last alpha packs, who sold all their alpha cards. Me. There's so much like Splinterlands anthropology you could do. There's a lot of Splinterlands anthropology on my YouTube channel, which I think you've gone and seen a fair bit of, Max Maho, because I recall there was a comment on one of my videos over there from you, where I've got some of the super old school Splinterlands from back in 2018, where I used to stream all the way back then with stuff. Let's see what we're gonna get from our opponents here. Who knows? We got a lot of creatures. I'm really glad they didn't go Thaddeus. That would have been really problematic for me. Would have been thoroughly problematic, because I would have just been killing myself the whole time. They've got just as much health as I do, but I have less attack. I'm gonna lose. Oh, I won. Okay. That's fine. I accept a victory. It's perfectly acceptable. Let's jog on over to another battle. Hey, we beat someone that was below our ranking, but we probably lost. Lost our mines. Yes, I have a single node license. I plan to run the node within the very walls of my house. It was something about my classic Splinterlands stuff on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure you've gone and watched some of it, Max Macker. Hoping your gym session is going well. Today was my rest day for doing my weights. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm back into it. I've been doing strong lifts 5x5. So, one day is squats, overhead press, and deadlift. Then it's rest day. Then the next day is squats, bench press, and barbell rows. 5 sets of 5 of each. And every session increase the weight by 1.5 to 2.5 kilos either side of the bar. And so far, I've gone from being an absolute noob who struggled to do squats properly with 40 kilos on the bar to doing 90 kilogram squats. And I weigh about 115 kilos. So I'm getting pretty close to bodyweight squats. Another few months and I'll be there. Hey B Streezy, I am from Australia. And thank you, Harry Joe. Yes, I did wash my hair today before my stream. I had my annual hair washing event. People came from the mountains far and wide to observe. The tears of my enemies had finally been bottled such that there was enough substance to enable an annual washing of the hair. I do wash my hair more commonly than that, but it's funny to pretend that I don't. I don't know what team I'm putting together here. Magma Trolls certainly. Oh no, they have reach. They're okay. They're still invited to the party. What about yourself, B Streezy? Where are you streaming us from? I feel like this stream is turning into an AMA, and I'm totally okay with that. Ask me anything in the chat, and I will answer it. I will, of course, provide preference to answering Splinterlands-related questions. Oh, man, that Serpentine Spy, that was really rude. They went straight for the creature I was hoping would make the biggest difference on the battle. Although that redemption was pretty sweet. I think I might still be in with a chance here. I think I am still in with a chance. I've been to Sydney a few times, Anchor 12C. Once for work, many, many years ago. A couple of times to go see a few concerts because bands entirely skip Adelaide. And I've been to Sydney Airport a lot on my way out of the country. And around the country to other places. In fact, I'll be passing through Sydney Airport in September, late September this month. I won't be going to Splinterfest. I'll be going to visit the in-laws who live on Lord Howe Island, which is part of New South Wales. The only way you can get there is through either Sydney or Brisbane, so we've got to make a stopover on the way to go see my beloved in-laws. And I don't use the word beloved in any form of irony. My in-laws are the best. Do you see that gun behind me? No, there's no gun behind me. They're awesome people. We've got Armored Up and Evens. 32 mana. I am unsure what I wish to play. Yeah, I was thinking about if Splinterlands is somewhere closer geographically next year, I'm probably going to try and take time off of work to come along and be like, hey everyone, look at me, I have clean hair. Or the funny thing would be to rock up beardless and then no one recognizes me. That would be hilarious. I won't be doing that. The beard, it will die with me. Or it will kill me. One of those things will happen. Evens, Armored Up. I still haven't even decided what Splinter I'm going to play. I feel as though Magic might be a thing. Kraken's even numbered, aren't they? Kraken it is. Who is that guy with a mugshot on his mug? That would be me. That would be me. I did tell the story of how my co-worker bought that mug and then casually took a drink out of it during a meeting when we were all on video. Because that happened. It's good having good people in your workplace. I don't know what I'm doing. Just figured I could play something slightly different. This is really silly because there's no magic reflect of any value in Fire Splinter, but hey, what am I going to do? I'm going to play it anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Sure. Why not? We'll do this. Naga Fire Wizard can go there, and I'm just hoping... Oh, of course they didn't go Kraken. They went Unicorn Mustang, which is an even better counter to the team that I've put together. Although, they don't have a heal. Not that it'll matter, because I'm going to be defeated majorly thoroughly by Magic Reflections. Oh hey, there's the Poison Affliction. And the absence of a cleanse. No, that's a loss. It's a really bad loss. Because I'm not paying the best of attention to things currently. Okay, another match. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I've been abusing these legendary summoners. Let's go with... who haven't we played for a while? We'll try for Lorna or Kalia next. Maybe. Depends on what the gods of RNG will allow us. Okay, Rise of the Commons and Heavy Hitters. I did say I was thinking about Lorna, didn't I? But we gotta go Kitty. We gotta abuse those legendary summoners. And we've got to get those kitty claws out. Who's going to be the quickest? With commons, who's got the best swiftness? I think life is going to have the best on account of the fact that we can have some quick stun. The stun I was looking for is actually an epic. But we can go and protect ourselves, sneak ourselves. Oh, the shadow won't work. It's got Twilight Basilisk in place. Maybe green? Kitty plus green? There's some more speed, although that was available to us anyway. Retaliate. Sure. Oh, come on. Give me stuns. I've only got 33 seconds left to make my team. Yeah, since we're going Kitty, Cyclops is a good choice because they won't miss. Now let's look at unbelievably expensive creatures in terms of mana costs to bring out the balance. Oh, isn't there a stun that's also ranged, but it's not in the repertoire? Let's just throw Goblin Tower in instead. I have no idea if this is going to work. What do I think of the new coming summoner? Well, I don't have the best fire collection in the world, so I think it's going to make it slightly better for me. Was legendary summoner abuse versus legendary summoner abuse here? The only thing that's tragic for me is I have no last stand and half my team is already dead. I think the scattershot's going to be very interesting. I don't think it's going to help me win more games. I think let's jump into the shop. Packs. 123,000 packs left. One card guaranteed per 575 purchase. Now you'll observe that it says I've purchased 0 packs. That's a lie. On my other account, I've purchased that many packs. So I'm guaranteed 9.5 of the new summoner. So I'll probably need to grab 2 off the market. I feel like that makes more economic sense than buying another. I don't even know how many packs it would need to be. It would need to be 11 times by 575. I need 6,325 packs to be guaranteed the max regular foil drop for that summoner. And then by the time you get to the end, 675. It's like 7,500 packs to be guaranteed a max one. It's pretty absurd. But I could do it and then just forget about it. How many more packs would that be? Hang on. Yeah, 675 times by 11. Take 550. 1925. I need 1925 more packs. That's a lot of money. 1925. Well, I've got enough vouchers, but I don't have enough credits or DEC. So I don't think that's going to happen. I had that happen to me with my tournament battles as well. There were so many earthquakes. How is my packs purchased 0? Because all of my pack purchases took place on my other account, on my Holozaps account. So if I go over to the shop here, have a look at my packs over here. There you go, 5,550. So this is my holding account where my cards that are not max level live. It's not just gold foils, so they may be rented to other people's. So yeah, I do have 2 accounts that I use on a regular basis. This one is just it's just the holding grounds. So there's a couple of alphas on here that I don't have anywhere near maxed. What do I have by way of betas? I've got a spare Angel of Light apparently. I don't even know what I've got on some of these. And do we have anything promo related? I've got a couple of Lord of Fires, another Halfling Alchemist, bunch of Dr. Blights, a Delwyn and a bit. Rented out currently. Well, that one's not currently rented out, but that one is. Then there's a whole bunch of reward cards. And that's where most of my gold foil cards live, in reward cards. I was very lucky to get a gold foil Harclaw, but then also very lucky to get 4 gold foil Jin Bilkers out of reward chests. So I haven't bought any of these gold foils. These have all come out of rewards for me, which is pretty good. I'm sneaking up on enough to get a max level Conjurer, I think. No, I still need another 16 gold foil Conjurers to make it there. Same thing with Mercenaries. Same thing with Deceivers almost. And then we'll turn off those gold foils, and then in Untamed there's just random crap everywhere. Apparently I've still got a Jotun. I thought I got rid of all my Jotuns, my extra ones, but it turns out I have another. And then there was a couple of cards that I really enjoyed out of Untamed that I got extra max ones of, which was Feasting Seaweed, suddenly a Show and Tell. Living Lava, another nice max card, although not so useful in the leagues in which I now play. I always liked Orc Sergeant because they synergized well. Had an extra max Wizard of Wizard of Whateverwood, as he's now known. A couple of Shield Bearers. I didn't know I had another Llama Mage either. Apparently I do. I got a couple of Chanciuses. Yeah, this is enlightening for me because I don't realize that I have some of these cards. I doubt I'll see much dice on here. But the summoners that never got maxed and the cards that never got maxed, or the cards that got maxed and I had extras of, such as Caledon and Lorna and Ouster. I don't know whether I want to end up maxing Quid. I feel like it's not worth it. It's very situational. He's only really good with Grum. No Gladius cards there. And fairly minimal Chaos Legion cards on this account. I got lucky on the Grum drop. I got a gold grum as well as a few extras. And I got an Eyes of the Fanged and plenty of extras there as well. I was really sad I didn't get a gold foil Brightwing or any gold foil Wraiths. Now all of the cards on here get rented out from this account, so I don't actually use any of these ones. And I didn't know that I had a gold foil Spirit Hoarder either. Basically, whenever I get cards or open a pack, if it's not yet maxed, it goes to this account. That way I can have less indecision haunting me when I'm putting together teams, because I've got enough indecision haunting me in my collection as it is, with primarily max level cards. There's a few cards that I keep in my collection that aren't maxed on my main account, other than Gladius cards, of course, because they're so dang useful. One of those being the Armor Smith. There's a couple of others. I think there's something in Blue Splinter. Yeah, I've got an Earth Elemental that's not maxed, because they're still also useful at that level. Even the Crustacean King, not maxed, but I'm still using it at diamond level. Same thing with Pirate Captain, even though I don't use it that much. But yes, and this Flesh Golem is not mine. It belongs to the one and only Matt Clark, who's delegating it to me in exchange for a bunch of cards that I'm delegating back to him that he doesn't have. Oh, my Defender of Truth isn't even max level. And that was one of my favorite cards when I was growing up in my Splinterlands times. But I think that's enough show and tell. I think I'm ready to lose another game. I think I've come to terms with my mortality here. So here we go again. Malay Mayhem. 24 mana, Fire and Dragon. Retaliates, please. Therefore, Tarsa. There's a Retaliate. Give me more Retaliate. Oh, yes, Phineas. And Forgotten One can bring up the rear. Then we'll chuck in the Chocken and the Scorch Fiend. That chicken's going to get roasted in here. Just spam legendary. If there was a legendary button, we'd be spamming it. Oh, my shoulder is sore. Everything hurts today, actually. That's what a lack of sleep does to you. ASMR drinking chat. As I saw the levels go up when I swallowed. Well, I hate this guy, and I hate everything else in their team. I hate the fact that they had the audacity to play Jotun. Like, it actively hurts my brain how they can afford so many monsters. Let's ignore the fact that I used mega expensive monsters myself. And yeah, as I said, I'd come to terms with the fact that I'd lose again, and I did. So now we're going to take Sean NFT's advice and just spam legendary. Yeah, Camilla Sungazer would have worked well. And then I went to go put the lid back on my drink, and I dropped the lid on the floor. 23 mana. Time to spam commons, because we can't spam legendaries. Oh, I just felt like everything in my back crack when I bent down to pick up that lid. I am an old man. Rise of the Commons, 23 mana cap. What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna go Llama Mage, and then commons. You know what? I'm going to do an old guilty pleasure of mine, which was Nectar Queen and Orc Sergeant together at last. It's a actual romantic lore story that it's not out yet. It'll be out one day in Splinterlands. May or may not be a real lore story. And I'm really glad to see that they brought no melee. So the retaliate is completely pointless. And look at that. Nectar Queen is dead. Orc Sergeant stands no chance. And we will be met with a rampaging last stand chicken versus an entire team, which resulted in, of course, another defeat for Team Holozol. Let's find out, Jagged. Let's play them together and find out. I'm pretty sure I've got both those cards. I do. Yes, I do have both those cards. Let's do it. Hey, look, we even got Death Splinter. Which summoner? Let's go Mimosa. I'm going to do the lazy way and do a Control F. There's our Revealer. There's our Bonesmith. Conveniently, they're standing right next to each other. So we are going to throw in a Darker one. They can attract every attack. We'll have that there. And then we've still got 12 mana, so we'll throw in Cthulhu. Bonesmith ahead of Revealer. But the Revealer blocks Blast. So Revealer gets immunity and Reflection Shield. Put Myriad second, do you think? Oh yeah. Then we protect the Corrupted Pegasus a little bit, but Corrupted Pegasus is all the way at the back. We'll see. It's too late now. I've hit submit. Let's find out if it works. At least here, double magic reflect off Maria and Juan could do a thing. So yeah, it will do a thing. It'll make my team die quicker. At least my enemy won't be healing. Let's ignore the fact they have no healers. Hey, we got a kill. Now, we got a death. Can we please stun the Kraken? Some good reflex there. Jin Murray is doing a wonderful job. Mainly on account of the fact that they've got too much attack for their own good. And Force Field is just destroying the opponent. Hey, Deep Lurker, that's not fair. You can't attack the person that's got... No, stop it. Stop it, Deep Lurker. How dare you? So apparently it works at higher levels, Jagged. It does indeed work. Somehow. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 legendaries in his team. To be fair, 1, 2, 3, 4 legendaries in my team. Reveal is an epic. Deep Black is what? A common, and Naga Warrior's a epic. So we had pretty similar rarity mixes. Just so happened that I had the better rarity mix of throwing their attacks straight back into their faces and going, ha, take that. And take that, indeed they did. Come on, find me another game I can win. Enrage and no healing. It's time for Almo. I feel like it's also time for Biz Kitty, but I'm going to go with Quicks because the healing's going to do nothing. Then, on account of it being enraged, we want to focus fire. So I'm going to go Earth. So, find me that Almo and find me all the opportunity so that we can focus that fire. I don't think we can focus the fire much more than that. Robo Dragon Knight would be not bad either. Hey, Gouge. Sorry, forgotten how to say your name. I'm gonna go Diamond Dragon. No, I'm not, because the cleanse is going to be utterly useless. Let's just put Oaken Behemoth in second position. Then we've got 6 left to play with. There will be no last stand. But we can go with extra speed and blinding and furthermore more dodging, which may work in our favor. Can we avoid everything the enemy throws at us? Well, I didn't need to worry about focusing fire because everybody's going to attack Shield Bearer. Oh, let's hope that they can't ever hit me with anything, because that'll be absolutely brilliant. All right, there's Resurrection, the first bat. Oh, we got him. We got one. That's a terrible pun there, Jagged. Shield Bearer should be an actual bear. Look, I agree with you. I feel like that should be an alternate skin for Shield Bearer. Shield Bearer, the actual bear. But this is looking pretty good so far. The only people that they've been able to hit, because Oaken Behemoth is people, is Oaken Behemoth. And somehow Almo's taken some damage as well. I think it was Dr. Blight bullying him. Going with that immunity in the front line seemed to have worked rather well. And even though I wasn't going for having a dodge in second position, it seems to have worked out rather well there as well. And that was the use of well too many times in a sentence. Okay, so that was a pretty good win. And look at that. The ranking is the highest it's been in a while during this stream. Thank you, Maui. Thank you, Jagged. That was a well played game. Almost like I knew what I was doing. Almost. But the true fact of every matter is I still have no clue. Must have moved into a new time zone. Well, with 26-ish minutes left, perhaps that's the case. All I know is I need to drink a lot more drink a lot more. What a Freudian slip. Drink a lot more water before I go to bed later. So I think the only thing I did today was have like 2 cups of tea, and I don't drink tea. I was like, I need to pick me up. So I drank tea today. I'm afraid I may be addicted. I may need more. It was green tea with no milk and no sugar, just plain. If I do have to have a warm beverage, it's green tea. Nah, it's the first time I've had tea in like probably 4.5 years. And I can't remember the last time I had vodka. Probably because that was my Bucks party or bachelor party. And I can't remember anything really about my bachelor party, which is probably for the best. What is going to be our creature mix? We've got equal opportunity and taking sides. I could be pathetic and just go like Jotun, but there's not enough mana to do that. I feel like Selenia Fire is the only choice. Camilla, says Harry. Yeah, could go Camilla. Let's do it. Let's throw Cerberus in. Since it's opportunity, we'll also throw the Flame Monkey in, I guess. Oh, we're going to get absolutely wrecked. That Thorns and that Enrage is going to be just so brutal. But if they miss, it may just be okay. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Flame Monkey. Alright. Can we retaliate against their regular attack? No, we can't. But Antoid Platoon. They did the victory dance. They did the victory lap. The Jin Chihuahua could not prevail against the powers of armor. Yes, good old Scavenge indeed. And oh, look at that. Another rule set where Scavenge can prevail. But it's 18 mana. You know what I'm going to do here? We're going to go with a Mighty Water Splinter and Merdhampier. Then I'm going to throw in Electric Eels. And because it is the rule set of awesome, we can quite literally go Hardy Stonefish as our tank. Go that for our anti-sneak. And then do this. Double healing. No worries, Jagged. Have a good rest. I hope to be there someday myself. I hope to journey to the lands of rest one day. Let's see how the blast does. Oh, it's only doing two damage. I hate the fact that that guy didn't do anything. So I made one pretty bad mistake in my team composition here. I put all the actual damage in front of Merdhampier when the idea is to sort of use him as a bit of a brick wall to stop other people from dying behind him. But my opponent still has 3 sneak creatures left, so I guess the bonus is he acts as a wall to protect the only guy that's really capable of still doing damage in Electric Eels from the rest of the team attacking us from the back line. I feel like I can scrape through potentially with the victory here. But it's going to be tough with how enraged that Undead Badger is. My hope is I can dodge. I need to dodge. That's not a dodge. That was a direct hit to the face. Because Electric Eels do have faces. And it's clear that my summoner did not care about them very much indeed at all. Alright, back to basics. Water and life, only options. We can go for speed. Let's just go for pure speed. Quicker the better. It's only 25 mana. It's not quite enough mana. Not for the team that we'd like to play. No, not Demon Shark. Not you either. Merdhampier can have another. Yes, Demon Shark, fine. Go away, Pellicle Bandit. Alright, do we have 2 that does magic? We do not have 2 that does magic. So I'll have to go like that. Then we'll throw the golden chicken in there. Hey, Techie. I don't know, was it you that I was playing? I'm going to assume that you defeated me because everyone's been beating me today. I hate it when Lorna comes along in this rule set, but I do have speed, but not enough of it. So that's 2 losses in a row. Send panic. That's what my body is doing. Sending panic. It's so close to Diamond 2. I did foretell that I would fail to get to Diamond 2 today's stream. So far, that foretelling is truthful. Stampede, no legendaries. What's the green splinter like? Painful, just like everything is. I think the only Stampede that's not legendary that's available is one that would die instantaneously. Exploding Dwarf and Warchang, which everyone's going to have. Oh, Grund. Yeah. No, that's very expensive. Let's not go Grund. Let's go and be somewhat annoying. Maybe. Thinking about Death Splinter. It was hard to get Diamond 1 last season. I'm really thinking about Death Splinter, but let's go blue because Demon Shark. Demon Shark can deliver us some nice, lovely things. And we're gonna back Demon Shark up with a triple heal because we want him to live through all of the most pathetic ordeals. Oh god, he's gonna get absolutely slaughtered. I was afraid of Thorns, but the worst thing about this is Mitika Headhunter. At least I've got Return Fire, which is gonna do nothing. Because he dared. Now it's all up to the chicken. At least it was only 4 points lost. And Harry Joe, I make everything look hard. I don't make anything look easy. It's how I work. It's how I function. I'm just sad that I lost that one. Those 3 losses in a row have been pretty rapidly strung together. 34 mana. Little League. Oh, everything always hits Little League. I guess that means Lorna. We'll slow them down. Rust them out. It's melee and ranged, always hitting our target, so we'll try and take advantage of that. Throw in the Sunkai Harvester in case they try to use the same team composition that I'm going with. And we'll throw in the Peacebringer as well. So we've got 2 magic, some sort of reflection, some sort of cripple with reach, and Time Mage and Dr. Blight, as well as a healer. And I have 15 more minutes to try and get into Diamond 2 to unlock my personal achievement that I set for myself today, which was to make it into Diamond 2, which thus far has not been successful. It has been a journey of failure and loss. I'd say it was a journey of love, but there was no love here today. Just loss. was a few victories sprinkled in, but overwhelmingly, defeat greeted us. Perhaps defeat even grated us as though we were a fine cheese. Defeat is a cheese grater. All you're left with is crumbs. And a loading progress bar. What is this? How long does it take to pick a team? I could have used another 4-mana creature in the front row. Could have used a 4-mana summoner. Oh man, that would have been pretty good. General Sloan. But again, brain not worky function, proper good. Brain function bad, proper bad. Nod. Tried to snipe me? Did you match up against me? What's happening here? Well, that's a lot of opportunity. It's also a lot of cleanse. I'm really glad I brought Sunkai Harvester. Although they're not even gonna... Oh no, they got to do the killing blow. Okay, it's good. It's fine. Oh, goodbye, Time Mage. I'll miss you. I don't know why I was thinking so negatively about this battle. I'm thinking positively again. And it seems to go good. Yeah. I could do that. I don't have the Flying Summoner, Harry Joe. I don't have Brian Bloom, so I'm going to have to give you your channel points back. Oh, we have a challenge from somebody. Let's see. Oh, it's Diamond. It's Diamond. I know that's where I am, but by challenging, all you end up with is just this. You get to see me and my silly little microphone arm and my silly little beard and my fine hair apparently today, as many of you have said. The rule set that I'm facing is Noxious Fumes. And there's a few splinters available. I don't believe I'll be coming home with a victory here. But, you know, I'll make an attempt. It's going to be a very memey attempt. But what else would you expect from me? It's going to be entirely memey battles. I don't know that I am lucky. You don't know what I'm going to be playing. I could be playing something completely awful. Or I could be playing something good. I think it'll be something pretty awful though. Okay, my team is submitted. And we'll grab your challenge next, Giabazai. And I will swap my scene back over as soon as my challenges team is locked in. What's your in-game name, Max Marker? I didn't see your challenge before Giabazai came in. So I'll fight Giabazai first, and then we'll move on to you. All right, teams are in. There's a Llama Mage and a Llama Mage, and I have less creatures than my opponent does. Now, my stream will be ending in 10 minutes, so I may not have time to get through to everybody's challenges, but I will try. The fact that we've both gone Llama Mage here means this is probably going to take forever. Or alternatively, it could be over like super duper soon. I really hate the way you've used Swamp Thing to reduce my health. That makes me quite upset. I also dislike the fact that you brought Epona along. What with her fancy immunity. But I've brought so much healing along. And so much void. But I believe I could just sit tight here and pick away. Yeah, I don't have the Cron. Shahara brought the Cron. We're whittling away at this team. Hey, Aggroed, good to see you, man. You got 9 more minutes of me here before we move on to our next streamer. Believe it'll be their first time on the channel. Give me an in-game name. You don't know my in-game name, my friend? Come on. I've been here since the beginning, right? I'm probably going to have to give them away on Thursday on my next stream. Yeah. There's always the last O is a 0, which is how much money will be left in my bank account after the town hall that's coming this week, right? That's why I changed it over to Hollizel the Homeless over on Discord. And funny thing was, when it said my stream was starting, it was saying, hey, if there's problems with your OBS setup, Chris J, just tag support on the Splinterlands TV Discord, and I'll sort you out. That's why Ron trained me to let him get his beauty sleep. So I'll be able to help you out if there's a problem. Okay, cool. If there is problems, though, let us know. Let me see. I've got everything muted there. NVEC isn't working. X264 frame rate is 5K. You should be alright. NVEC sometimes doesn't work all the time. Depends on what operating system you're running, what version of OBS you're running. It's boring technical talk. We'll find out shortly. And if need be, I'll just remote into the server and fix things up. Alright, we got some cards from OTIC, from Aggroed, to throw into the crowd. If there is a victory happening here, we will disperse some cards into the crowd and you guys can just be like, oh, look at me, I'm going to get cards. I'm going to do my classic, give me a Splinterlands joke in chat. Splinterlands joke, please. And yeah, this match, it's a long one. We've got a few people to thank for that. Me, primarily, for spamming so many heals. And also, my opponent, for also spamming so many heals. So, if you want a chance of winning a card, you need a Splinterlands joke in the chat. You've got 5 minutes, otherwise the gifts that Aggroed has sent will be dispersed next time on my stream, which will be Thursday next week. Or maybe I'll hang around during Chris J's stream and randomly decide to give stuff away, like some sort of wizard man. I'm not a wizard man. Well, I think this might end up in a draw. So thanks for nothing in your challenge. It clearly went well. It is. It all went into nothing. We used all that time. All right, what is Uncle Aggie giving us to give away? We've got a Gargoyle Lion, some Gargoyle Devils, a Gold Foil Conjurer. Oh, many Eyes of the Fangs. All right. Let me go through these requests here. We challenge a streamer. So we have done Shahara. Let's see if Jizabai is still here. And we will battle them in Silver League. And if they win, well, I think I'm going to give them a legendary card. Hope you're still here, Jizabai. Yeah. It was so worth it for the draw, right? We just both wasted all of these poor people's lives watching that battle. Once you've seen one of those battles, I think you've seen them all. And I'm going to be really generous here and give you back your channel points for the challenge there, Jizbai. All right, we're in Spreading Fury and back to basics. There's 4 minutes left, so try and put your team in as quickly as possible. Let's cycle on over to Intense Concentrating Face Man. And I need to bring my Twitch chat back up in front so I can actually see it. I'll choose something really fun for this battle, I promise. It's back to basics and everyone gets mad and angry and enraged. So I'll choose something properly fun. Let's go with this, and sure, one of those, and then actually no, none of them. One of them. Now I'm trying to put together my team as much as possible. Thank you, Cougar. The beard is almost as old as I am. It's been around for centuries. I'd say something funny like I only shave my beard when I lose at Splinterlands, but then I wouldn't have a beard anymore because I lose at Splinterlands a lot. All right, my team is in. My opponent has their team in. I need to find my button that sends us back. I decided to YOLO with Yodin. Oh, there's plenty of grays in my beard, Cougar. Just can't see them on stream because they're hiding behind my microphone. So I've gone Yodin Power. But I don't know. I think I could still be at risk. Grum is pretty scary. So is that Elemental Phoenix. Yeah. I don't think I've got what it takes to win here. Oh, maybe I do. No, that miss. Are you serious? That miss. Scavo Firebolt just earned our challenger here. A very special card from Aggie. And might I add, Giabazi did that not with max level creatures for Silver League, while I attempted to beat them with max level creatures from Silver League. So we're going to go on over, find those legendary cards. I believe they were Untamed cards, Aggie. No, they were Chaos Legion. Where is it? There was many Eyes of the Fangs. So let's go ahead and send that out. And I've got 1 minute left in my stream, so I'm going to be rejecting those other challenges that came through. And I will stick around at the end of my stream here to give those cards away on our follow-up stream here. Now, I just need... Lucky for you, Aggie, I've got... no duplicates on this account. So fundamentally, anything that's a duplicate, I can give away. That's how I'll know, but I can always check to see what's there and what we can do. So I've been Holazor here on Splinterlands TV. We'll have our new streamer coming up next. If there's some technical difficulties, don't worry, stick around. I'll help through it. We'll hope to put on a wonderful show for you. I'll be back again on Thursday. Have a wonderful evening. Cheers.